What up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are joined
Yo,
today by your fellow
yo,
nerds, man, the Global Nerds Podcast.
yo,
Gotcha.
yo.
I ain't know it's gonna pop up like that, but I guess we're already into the first story that just kind of happened. Technicalities, it's a live show. I don't know what's going on, but the Lego story with Pharrell Williams, man, we gotta talk about it piece by piece, bro.
Whew, man, all I can say is, bro, for a Lego movie, that is an absolute masterpiece. Like when I say they talk about this man's story from beginning to current and the music, like, bro, when you watch this movie, I feel like people will be surprised at how much music Pharrell has done as far as working with different artists, like No Doubt, like Snoop Dogg, like bro just worked with everybody. And
Oh,
when
that's
I
one of them.
say, bro, that's a masterpiece, bro. Every song it bro, every song, every single song in that movie is a banger. Pharrell is a genius, bro. Straight up. Like,
I
Yeah,
mean,
it,
that's what's
it
good,
definitely
bro.
looks interesting for sure.
It's
I would,
definitely a musical documentary. I never heard of that before.
yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely one of a kind for sure. I mean, me and Logan were talking about in the pre-show of like, I wish they would have done like an actual documentary, but
Yeah.
that's
So
just me though. Just because I
so
enjoy
look, when you start the movie, Pharrell straight up, it's kind of like a little meta sequence where they ask him, like, well, how do you see this documentary going? And he said it. He was like, well, I wanted to be Lego. I wanted to be in Lego. I want to do my documentary in Lego. And in that way, it showed how he got synesthesia. Synesthesia is, in your mind's eye, you can see sound. So just the animation on how his instrumentals, his beats looked in his head while he's making them is just insane, man. And personally, bro, not even just because I'm from Virginia, but this movie, bro, it's top five in my movies are all history,
I mean,
straight up.
Pharrell's one of my favorite producers of all time. So like, I'm gonna see it either way. But
Right.
like, I'm more like the Kanye documentary they did on Netflix. That type of style for
Mm.
Pharrell, that would have been sick. There's probably
Yeah.
one out there, but
And then
Y'all think like the best bet? I got a question though. Y'all think the best bet for Lego to be like the medium that he's showing the story? You think it's the best for him?
of
I
this, like for this,
Yeah, for him to tell
probably.
his story is using Legos instead of being a normal, human thing.
see if it was a regular documentary, you lose a fan base like that.
Right.
Children. Children love Lego. They may not know who Pharrell is, but
Mm,
that one song that everybody knows Pharrell by, because I'm happy. Like, bro, come
true,
on
true,
now.
true.
Like that, bro, Pharrell was a genius when he not even just musically, bro, but the craft that they put into this movie is just beautiful. That's all I
So
can
like,
say.
I wonder what like what because Lego's the one that I'm guessing animated everything, correct?
Hmm.
Like the Lego company. I wonder how much the budget was and how much it's actually going to make back. Because I doubt this isn't me being a hater or anything. Because again, I'm a big Pharrell fan, but I doubt it's going to make its money back.
I
But it
mean,
You
looks
know
bro,
what?
like
It might.
you gotta look at it though. Whoa,
It might. Look
91.
at the look
yeah,
at the
you're right.
score.
That's
Yeah,
So
that's really
it's
good.
it is.
So, but you also gotta look at, not only does this man have a fan base, Lego has a fan base.
yeah.
Kids love Lego in general, so that's like an automatic fan base off rip. So you got three things going for him on top of the music, bro. I lied to you not. Every song is a absolute banger. Every
Okay.
song. Like, bro, like a lot of people don't know, bro. Pharrell had I know you heard of Teddy Riley before, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Pharrell got his big break with Teddy Riley. and it was in the form of a song called Rump Shaker, bro. And when I say that song blew up and tore through Virginia in the 90s, it was never anything done like that before.
All right, old head, calm down.
I'm just saying, bro. No, it ain't even that, bro. It's bro, I can speak with a passion like this because I'm from Virginia.
I'm a big Pharrell fan. So
I'm from Virginia. Like it goes beyond just being a Pharrell fan, a Neptunes fan, the Clips fan, Family fan, bro. This everything. Bro put on for the state, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it looks like a good movie. Am I probably gonna go see it? No. Well, I see it whenever it hits streaming services. Probably.
I think I'm gonna have to watch it because I do like documentaries. I like people telling their stories, like these music moguls, right? So I'm interested to see this.
What studio put it out? What studio is it?
I'm not sure.
Let's find out.
But for the most part, when it like you see the title card, the little poster, that is how Pharrell views music.
Yeah.
It just explodes out of his head.
Who is this by? Now you already got me looking. Let me go to IMDb. Look at his little head.
Now, I think it would have been a cool idea to insert like live action footage, like while he's telling the story in live action footage, and put the logo or the Lego scenes. That would have been sick.
It doesn't even say. Maybe it's his own production company. I'm gonna just go.
You mean it like kind of like how the last Lego movie was with Will Ferrell?
Kinda, yeah.
Like how they had split cut scenes with the humans and stuff, like real people. I could see that.
It sounds nice. Let's see what they're talking about.
Whoa! I knew this was going to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready.
As you guys can see, he got a lot of people attached to it. Snoop Dogg, Gwen Stefani, all these big names, people who came through to support his story. I guess they're integral to him as a producer.
Absolutely.
So I think that's why they're part of it. So
also, it was made by Universal. So if Universal wants to give me a screening for it, I'll go watch it.
It's already out. You don't need a screening. Just go
it's out, bro.
Go pay your $10, bro. Stop being cheap.
I'm not being cheap. I just can't remember the last time I paid to go see a movie.
He flexing right now. I get shit for free. I don't pay for movies. Okay.
Oh, and this is the introduction of, from what I can tell, the first tall Lego ever, bro. They made Snoop Dogg actually a tall Lego.
A tall Lego. So I wonder if they're gonna put out a Lego. I wonder if they're gonna put out a Lego set to go with the movie. I think that would be sick marketing wise.
That would be sick. See, there you go.
They do have Lego games out. Maybe he's a part of a game. It's a DLC. We don't know.
DLC for a Lego game is crazy.
Hey,
it's out there though.
It is, yeah.
Like I remember buying all the DLC for the Lego Star Wars games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a big Lego fan. It's not something I grew up liking. I have too much ADHD.
I feel like before they make a game, they're gonna make him a Fortnite skin.
Probably, yeah. That would be sick.
Mm.
But yeah, definitely, y'all go check it out though. It's about for real.
It's out now. Go see it. Support your Black creators and storytelling. Mm-hmm. But on to some other creators out here, a witchy type of creator. It's finally been revealed, the best kept worst secret in the whole entire universe.
Best kept worst secret.
Billy Maximoff is finally named that he's the child of Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Like,
sheesh.
But
I mean, that was the whole.
The way they did it was terrible because you could figure this out from episode 1.
And it was in the marketing. They were setting up.
Thank you.
Is this Billy?
Yeah, I mean, bro, everybody know in great Funko Pop fashion how they always spoiling some shit. So we already knew that he was Billy Maximoff, aka Wiccan, through the Funko Pops.
Right.
Yeah.
Like before the show even dropped.
I wonder, because they're talking about doing another show about finding the other twin.
Well, that's still part of this show. Spoilers alert. This is episode 6. He's going to walk the richest road by himself, but Agatha is going to tag along, and he's going to look for his brother Tommy.
What do you guys think the bet is that Wanda shows up?
I don't think they want to afford Elizabeth. Just my opinion. I don't think they want to pay Elizabeth Olsen that much money to show back up. You know what I mean? So
I mean, her character.
I think it's a shoehorn, bro. If they do it, but you know, in good cinema fashion, bro. If it's nobody, that person may not be dead.
True.
Right.
We never seen Wanda's body, so.
Well, my whole thing with this is Disney or just Marvel in general. They use their shows as interconnecting factors to the bigger universe, right? Mm-hmm. If this connects to another show and doesn't have like, okay, story's done, whatever, I just think that's a cop-out, honestly. Like if this leads into another show.
Well, it does actually. WandaVision was part of it was set up to be part of a 3-part series. WandaVision, Agatha All Along, and then the Vision series is after. So that's probably what we're gonna see.
WandaVision was good. It's just I saw that show as like the story started and it ended. Like that, I didn't really see much continuation after the show, other than the obvious points, right?
Right.
With this show, I feel like it's gonna end on some cliffhangers. That's gonna lead into another show, and then another show, and then a movie.
I mean, bro, how many Marvel shows just ended right?
Good point. Yeah, I mean, I only have seen a few Disney Plus shows, so for Marvel, because I don't think all of them are good. So
I just don't think when it comes to the shows, I feel like the shows are meant to be cliffhangers leading on into a movie, some cinematic, like really cinematic. Prime example would be Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The show was definitely trash, but it's set.
Hey, I worked on that. I worked on that. I said I worked on that show.
You need your time back, bro. You need your time back, and that movie was garbage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I
need my time back.
They need to give you another check.
They need to give me another check.
But what I'm saying is, with that show, it started on a cliffhanger and it left in a cliffhanger because it came from a movie and it's going into Captain America: A Brave New World.
I just don't think the model of the Disney Plus Marvel shows, actually any other Disney Plus shows, even the Star Wars shows do this, is that great of a model. Because I like to watch a show, it start a story and then end that story. I don't, unless it's like multiple seasons. But it seems like with these Disney Plus shows, they don't plan on doing other seasons. They just want to go into a completely different show.
Right. Jacoby said, I want my fan service.
That's the thing. They combine the small screen with the big screen. So if you watch, WandaVision, then you watch Multiverse of Madness, it's kind of like the continuation of that show. So I kind of get it. But then Agatha is also a continuation of Multiverse of Madness, which is the movie.
Right.
So now we know that they're setting up the Young Avengers. We already know what they're doing. So now we have a lot of players of the Young Avengers teams already out.
I mean, but with Agatha, though, it feels less connected in a way. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm the only one who feels like that. But like,
it's because Agatha doesn't seem like she really have a place there, but to cause chaos.
Yeah.
And there's only 6 episodes out. We got 3 more episodes before we actually see how this wraps up.
Yeah, so. I mean, the episodes I've seen are good. It's a good show. It's not bad by any means. I like to call it Agatha All Along of mid, but because it's not great, but it's a good show.
Now I can say this: Agatha played a big part in the comics and in the video game of the Midnight Suns. They could definitely be setting up something for her because it really just doesn't seem right that Agatha, spent her time being the undercover antagonist in WandaVision but now she's walking a witch's road, and the story isn't hers. It's called Agatha all along, but this story has been about Billy Maximoff.
Yeah.
Nah, I have to disagree with that one because it's intertwined. Because it is her story. It is focused on.
I feel like I know what Lux is meaning by that. It feels like it's an Agatha show, but Agatha really has no purpose in it. Like in a grand scheme of things, which I do agree on. Like every episode I've seen, it's just like Agatha's just there. Like
right. Are they gonna wait? Is her trial the last episode or something? Because they've been focusing on everybody else's trial.
But the thing is, it's like at the end of the show or end of the series, what is Agatha's big plan? There has to be like an end to everything. Like, is she just gonna just go back to doing what she was doing beforehand? Bro,
the end was Agatha all along, bro.
I got a theory that she dies.
Nah, I don't think they would sign on this actress.
To die. No, I think she's going to die off to sacrifice herself for her child. You know what I mean? If we get Toby, that's what she called him, Tommy, and he needs a new body, right? Maybe it's a way that she's going to let her son live on and she finds his body somewhere and let Tommy inhabit his body. You know what I mean? So she kind of gets done.
I mean, Mephisto is heavily involved with this side of things in the comics. So that would be, I think, if they're going to bring Mephisto into anything, it'd probably be the last episode of Agatha.
Well, Mephisto is technically
involved in WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we thought he was involved in WandaVision?
Yeah, but that was just people trolling, though. Like, everyone knew Mephisto wasn't showing up.
But Mephisto was already name dropped in episode 3?
Yeah.
So,
true.
To see Mephisto, and I think who they say, what's the guy who played Borat?
Oh,
what's his name?
I'm blanking.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes. They want him to play Mephisto.
Well, the thing is,
I can see that happening.
It's a weird thing because the way Mephisto is in the comics, they can't do in movies because of international laws. Like in China, you can't show demons and stuff like that in China.
Yeah.
So
they can make him humanoid.
You're going to give Dr. Doom back his mother? Nah.
I mean, so Mephisto is humanoid, but he does have a demon form. Like
maybe he could look like him from the Powerpuff Girls. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was still like a demon, but he was kind of like human.
Yeah. China is gonna fry that movie.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. If he was gonna show up anywhere, I think it would be in Agatha because it's streaming. They don't really care.
Or maybe a movie. Because would you guys, if you had your business hat on, would you guys? How do I say that in a nice way? But downgrade this big villain to a streaming show, and I don't want to take anything away from the streaming shows because they're just as big as films. But he sounds like something for the big screen.
Yeah,
especially the way they've been setting up for.
I mean, the thing is this next saga leading in? It's like the mutants and the Doctor Doom, or the Doctor Doom saga and the mutant saga.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think they're going to introduce Mephisto and then be like, "Hey, in like 6 months, you don't really exist anymore."
Yeah.
So I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, because he's usually a big part of Dr. Doom's story.
I'm mad you guys don't think they would do that when they did that to Kane. They set up this whole thing, and then once
that was a
came
whole
up, they was like, "Bye."
Then his actor turned out to be nuts.
His actor turned out to be innocent.
Hold on,
and they still let him go.
They did that to who?
Jonathan
Majors.
Bro, that you can't even use that as an example because of what he did in his private life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like when you're that much in the spotlight, anything you do in your personal life should just not be out there. Like,
you should just not have a personal life. You famous, just stay home and read scripts.
I actually agree with that. Like,
wait, no, I don't agree with that. You can't be an actor and tell them to stay in the house and lock in like a hermit crab.
But the thing is,
these people are humans.
anything you do can be screenshotted, taken
It is going to be
pictures of.
scrutinized.
Like,
Don't
They're
fall
very
in
human,
love.
y'all.
Don't go to the restroom. Don't go to eat. Don't definitely don't order DoorDash.
Bro,
Yeah.
these people are
Andrew
humans. They
Garfield
deserve to live. They
Andrew
deserve to make
Garfield got leaked
mistakes.
for being in Atlanta for Spider-Man No Way Home from a DoorDasher.
Yeah.
See, that's insane.
He was here in Atlanta filming it. It was kept secret. A DoorDasher showed up to his door, and the DoorDasher leaked it. Or the DoorDasher showed up to his door. It was Andrew Garfield. He leaked that he was in Atlanta.
Can't
And
trust
people just put it
nobody.
together.
Can't trust nobody.
That's why you have assistants. But the thing is, though, we can't expect these people to not live and make mistakes and be perfect. They just signed them to be a role model. They signed them to do a job. Just celebrity comes with this job. You know what I mean? So you can't hold them to a certain standard.
Also you can't blame anybody else other than yourself for you making mistakes because you are a celebrity. It's literally everywhere now.
Especially when you get that big a win in your career, all you have to do is not fuck that up.
Yeah, he was so close after Creed, after Kang, or after that one terrible Ant-Man movie. After one more good movie out of him, I think he would have been one of the biggest stars. But unfortunately,
and he
messed it up.
All he needed to do was make it the Kang Dynasty, and they couldn't have fired him.
All he have to do is go over to DC and actually become Green Lantern John Jones.
Whoa!
That's what he could do.
Whoa, we're not going do this.
I like you, Aaron Pierre, but we need
like,
Jonathan Majors, man.
Bro, we already got Mr. Pierre, bro.
Yeah.
Who do you want to meet?
With
I just need somebody to speak real
Jordan eyes.
I am your Green Lantern. Are you ready to face my ring of glory power?
No.
Bro, imagine if DC did do that, like fired him so that they could have the story of a Jonathan Majors comeback. That'd be such a dick move.
That would be so James Gunn.
That
would be so James Gunn.
Warner Brothers, I wouldn't put it past them, fucking corporate assholes that they are.
But James Gunn knows how it is to be canceled for kind of just out of nowhere. So
James Gunn, yeah.
Oh no, that's just
wait. When the hell was James Gunn canceled?
Oh yeah, he made a pedophilia joke on Twitter, and I
multiple
think happened.
I was about to say it was multiple, a little racist, a little bit of abusive too. He was a little.
I think it was in the context of the time. I think it was the right trying to go tit for tat after what happened to Roseanne Barr. You know, like you get one of ours, we get one of yours type things, because it happened like right after that.
Yeah.
He got fired from Guardians. They realized they can't do a Guardians movie without James Gunn. Not only from a publicity marketing standpoint, but an actual creation standpoint. Like,
the
only person that I think could do Guardians justice is James Gunn.
Oh yeah. The cast wasn't even going to do it without him. Dave Bautista threatened to quit as Drax unless they brought him back.
Yeah, because I was the caterpillar and the tip top of this woke century thing. Back in jokes, you could joke back in the day when you was a comedian. Yeah, there was some harsh stuff, but it was just joking. Look at Mad TV, Miss Swan. You know what I mean?
If our group chat got leaked global,
we'd be fired.
Yeah, exactly. Canceled. Yeah, we'd be done.
I'll be fired. I'll be at this airport I work at.
Like we would be done.
I don't care because I'm a nobody. Done. Cancel me now.
Hell no.
We're not that famous yet. We're still cancel proof.
I don't know. Somebody famous was about to get canceled over this damn auction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's just go to it right there. There she
goes.
I joke around about this too much in private with people because I do think it's funny. Like, why? As someone who's worked on someone who's worked on movie sets, right?
Hold on, I gotta make this right. Hold on. You ready?
I'll let you fix that before I continue.
There we go.
All right. As someone who's worked on movie sets as a career, right? Nothing. It's just like any other job. You shouldn't expect to take home anything. Like when I leave a job, I don't expect, hey, you know the computer I used for 9 months? I'm gonna take that, by the way. Like, you know, I've stolen stuff from sets before. It's normal practice. You shouldn't feel entitled to have something.
Well, I did have a little chat with Simon Bennett, and I asked him, I said, Did you happen to get anything before this auction? And he said, I got a few things Hasbro didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has
Okay.
one of the Cosmic Fury morphers.
Mm-hmm.
There's 12 listed, I think, and there was 14 made.
Yeah.
So he has, he has some.
Yeah, he definitely got one of the Cosmic Fury morphers, but he said he has a couple of items. I wonder what else he got.
There's some stunt suits. There's some screen suits. There's some what they call action suits that's not even listed. So he has some of that stuff. The thing is, I want to go back to the touch on the story about Kobe. He's right. When you're an actor and you sign up for these movies, whether you're playing Batman, Superman, Black Widow, Captain America, you don't keep these things because they are not your property. Just because you are loaning them, because you are to represent this character on screen, that is not your
It's part of your job. When you
Yes.
sign on to be a Power Ranger, one of your jobs is to do the helmetless scenes in the suit, right?
That's it.
Hate to say it, why do you feel entitled to something that you only wore 3 times?
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
I said it before. If anyone should feel entitled to these suits, it's the costume designers
Or the stunt people that have
the stunt
actually
people actually wear them more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't leave any job thinking, oh, I deserve this or that. I get a paycheck. That's all I need for anything. When I was
Any
working on
job,
movies,
you don't keep your uniform. You have to turn that stuff back in. Any job.
But when this happened, I talked to a friend that works in wardrobe on movie sets. Reason why they don't give people anything is because it's tax write-offs.
Yep.
That is being used to help the production. They can use that as a tax write-off. This is what they're doing here also. They're probably have already wrote them off on taxes and they're trying to recoup even more money. So
all I know is this bid here is at $6,250, and
that's insane for one of the most mid seasons ever. That's crazy.
But it's up to $7,000 right now if it's a premium bid, because these some people. This is just what we see on the surface, but people have been bidding privately. Like you could set your secret max bid right here, so it's up to almost $8,000. Is this?
Do you think these are Ranger fans, or do you think these are people that just resell like high price items, like those shops in Cali or whatever?
I do believe these are not either of those. I think these are collectors, people who collect memorabilia for like film.
Can I interject?
Go ahead.
In this particular instance, this Cosmic Fury suit, this is a troll. I'm sorry, this is a troll with money. For real, because, bro, it makes
you got it like that.
How that is the second most expensive thing in the auction, and there's the first.
Yeah, this is the first. It says it's at 15, but again, when you put in your secret max bids, it's at almost $19,000. And I'm sad to say, I'm not part of this bid. I got outbid the moment it went on. I can't. I would put myself out there. I put $1,000.
I won't say what I bid on, but I did bid on something. I won't say what it was though.
You better say it. This is Global Nerdz. I put $1,000 on this,
and it was completely like this. We definitely both put a bid on that Astro Mega Ship.
We did.
Me and Logan went half and half.
For real, bro.
I want to bid on an actual. I want to bid on an actual Gundam-sized Megazord.
That'd be sick.
I just wonder how big this is. Like,
it's a production. It's a production model, so it's
probably about 3 to 4 feet.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
I got a California king size bed. It could sleep next to me. You know what I mean? I'll be all right with it. So y'all remove your. I hope all your credit cards decline. So mine can be
fine, sir.
What?
The model the one that he's holding right now.
Let me see that.
The one that he's holding right now is better quality than the one someone's bidding $15,000 on. I hope someone knows that.
Get you one. Zord Ascension.
I mean,
it's like $250. Go buy that instead of bidding $15,000 on something like this.
Why?
I mean,
I just don't see the purpose of like these props have aged so bad because they're 25, 30 years old. I don't understand why somebody would want to bid on them.
And I'm going to tell you why they would want this. Because this is something you guys can have of your history, your childhood. Power Rangers means a lot to a lot of people, fans out there. So just to hold something that was part of their child that pretty much saved their lives, it means more than monetary value. You know what I mean? And it's for these collectors. Can you imagine some of my friends in the industry actually have like Chucky's from sets and stuff like that, adding this to their collection? It's so fucking dope. You know what I mean? So it means different things to people.
Yeah, I see it from that side too, but I would pay like a prop designer to do that before I bought it.
I want this
from something like this.
Whew.
I don't know. I bid on one of the on-screen MMPR morphers. So
MMPR morphers.
I hope you get it, brother. For real.
I mean, whatever.
The thing is, all the bidding starts at $500. So a lot of these fans up here complaining about with their Netflix account, we can't watch Power Rangers, we can't afford Netflix. Well, I'm sorry, y'all not about to bid $500.
I did want to bid on this though when it released, but I looked at it 15 minutes later and it was already at $1,500.
Yeah, right now
that's just not worth it for me.
It's $4,100.
If it was the red one, like the one Leo had, I would be down to bid on it. But
somebody actually got that one before auction went live.
Damn.
They posted it all over Twitter and Facebook. The dude legit. He did a side-by-side comparison to where it was like a crack in the red Quasar saber that you can see on screen. And I was like, man, how the fuck did you even get this before the auction started?
You could acquire about it before it went live.
I mean, if you guys want Leo, he's only $525 right now.
That's what Hunter should have did.
I mean,
y'all could
Lost Galaxy is one of my favorite seasons, so I'm gonna try to get
squishing this. All you skinny folks can squishing this one here. There y'all go. It's only $525.
Shit, if my big ass got a Lost Galaxy suit, I'm squeezing in. I'm sorry.
I mean, y'all gotta get the GOAT.
That's one of the worst costumes ever.
Y'all have to get the GOAT. He went out with a bang, yo. He went out with a literal bang.
Bro, nobody wants to buy a ghost.
Nobody wants to buy a ghost.
At least one of the actors could.
The Lightspeed Rescue suit, that would be sick to have, dude.
I just want to know why there's 3 versions of this.
Hero suit, action suit, stunt suit. I'm guessing.
Well, the action suits are the stunt suits, but they commission multiples of them to be made. So that's why they have so many.
Yeah, but why is one?
But if you notice, they all come with.
Why is
stuff.
one higher than the other one though?
Because one of them. Because look, this one here doesn't have the holster. This one comes with the holster, right?
And
and this one comes just naked.
Right, he doesn't even have a belt. Well, naked, that may not be the case because some of them come with items. Okay. Some of them come with
items, and like you said, it
like does. What is that one called again? I forgot what that is.
He comes with the best. He comes with the best morpher. All of the other ones are props. That is an actual Sentai.
I forgot what that's called though. The battle booster. What is that called? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that also in space? Didn't they use that in space as well?
Nah, Andros had like a little black and gold one with like 3 buttons on it.
That'd be sick.
Woo. This though. This is fire. I would have to get some Ozempic to get this one right here.
Ozempic?
Just a side of that. But this is fire though. I actually really like this. And it's only going for $725. So y'all people out there want it? Get it.
I say buy it.
Yeah.
Just don't go broke or in debt over Power Rangers props, please. Anybody?
Or anything. Don't go in debt over anything.
I mean, there's things that like I could agree on going in debt for. Like a Ranger suit, I don't think it's that serious to go in debt for.
Please or Beyonce's breathing in a bag at a concert. She's selling it for $45,000. I say buy that.
Please don't borrow money from loan sharks just for a Power Rangers suit.
No, don't nobody. I love Beyonce, but don't nobody want no hot ass Beyonce breath in a bag.
I mean, that would $65 million is worth it. You know what I mean? That's a steal.
Beyonce breath bag.
Beyonce breath bag.
He loved Beyonce before.
I will say though, the auction has caused some of the most funny like interactions on Twitter I've seen here recently. It was very funny.
And it's only on Twitter. Instagram,
some very
like
loser, some very loser shit. Like, to me, if you're bidding strictly just to piss actors off, I think that's some loser shit to do. I joked about it, but I'm joking. Like, I don't really hate these people.
Bid because you're a fan. Bid because you actually want these items. Like again, bro. Whoever is the highest bid on that Hunter Dino suit, if it's not her, that is a troll.
I don't think it's a troll. I really don't think it's no fans that's going to spend $5,000 on the suit or more. I really believe it's these collectors who like to archive film memorabilia. You know what I mean? It's them.
Okay. The only reason why I say that is because, again, bro, that suit and the Astro Mega ship are the most expensive things. The only thing that people have been talking about across Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram is Hunter Dino's suit. They caused too much attention to that suit in particular.
That's why it made it popular with the.
It backfired.
No, they made it too popular with the general people who don't really care about Power Rangers, but who care about collecting stuff from films and TV shows. So I think it's one of them big old multi-billionaires who just get so much money they just spend it on stuff that they want.
Well, let's make a bet right now. I bet you $10 on the 1st of December. Well, no, not the 1st.
We got to see who makes it public. We got to see who actually posts who won the suit.
So, like the 15th of December, we're gonna see who got that cosmic suit.
If it's a fan or a troll, they're gonna post about it.
Yeah. What if it's Hunter?
They're gonna post it for sure.
She won.
If it's her, hey, look, like I said, I hope she get it. Cause she got some rich friends, man. Come on now. Like, and then she hang out with the Power Ranger crew. You know, they could come in. Hey, I got a couple hundred for you here.
But it's not just her who wants it. Sierra Hanna, Brendan Mejia wants their suits. A lot of people want their suits. So,
but here's the thing, though, is they're not going to use them as like, oh, I have my suit. I'm going to display it in my house. It's going to be taking it to a convention so they can charge $300 for a photo.
Yeah.
That's where I disagree about it because to me, you just want it, not because you actually want it, just so you can make money off fans that you're already going to make money off of. Like, you're just.
And bro, that's where PMC and Ranger Stop come into play because they are, well, mainly PMC, they are pushing that narrative like, hey, don't bid. Hey, don't bid. Don't bid. Let your Ranger actor bid.
Yeah, you're not about to tell me how to spend my money. I'm sorry. You're not about to do that.
But I think it's
right. Okay, so can y'all take $200 off that gold pass?
I think
right.
I'm not bidding. Can you take $200 off?
I just think it's very just. I just think it's just being a loser and very just like what's the word? Parasocial. That it's very that for telling people not to bid on something that someone wants to bid on that you don't even know. Like, people are going at each other's throats over Hunter's.
I heard people lost friendships, like 10-year friendships.
Like, you don't know these
over
people.
This bid. How you
don't know these people?
Right, over
a bid.
Over a bid. You can't even afford to throw away friendships. Like, y'all stupid. You already touched grass.
It's sad, bro. It's sad how much tension this auction has brought the Power Ranger fandom. Like who would have thought something that could have been so beautiful got warped into don't participate?
Right. Yeah, because the fans' feelings gonna be hurt if they don't get their.
Why are you, as another fan of the franchise, I'm also a fan of, telling me not to buy something that I want?
Yeah.
Like, oh God, I want a Cosmic Fury Red Ranger suit. I don't know why you would want that, but still, weird flex, bro. But like, cool, you want it, cool, but just because
that is a flex though. Yo, welcome to my house. This is my Christmas tree.
It wouldn't be
my dog.
No.
This is my Power Ranger Cosmic Fury red suit that an actor wanted, but I outbidded her ass for. Here it is on display. You know what I mean? Like
those suit lineups for that season is garbage. I wouldn't happily display that in my house.
Well, at the end of the day, I hope you get your suit, honey. I hope all the Ranger actors who want their suit.
I just hope it's easy for them to get the suits. I hope these costume makers and people who make these stuff.
Thank you.
Make them a suit.
Why not commission to the franchise that you supposedly love to a
Well,
designer that can make that for
look, in Hunter's defense, and I don't do this. I don't do this,
Hold up.
but she did get a Dino Fury suit commissioned and made. She got one commissioned and made. I just think she wants an actual piece of Power Ranger history instead of something that was made for her instead of made for the show. She wants something that was made for
Yeah,
the
she
show.
has one because I saw her at Ranger stuff in it. She has one.
Yeah, they in fact, I believe all of them have their Dino Fury suits.
I don't know. She wants something to. She did okay. She was the first main Red Ranger female. Closed out the series as a whole, right? Maybe she wants something to be like, yo, I'm a part of film history, if you want to say, because Power Rangers is a big, long-running franchise, the biggest kids action show there is, pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
And
your
she closed
history
it
is
up.
called on YouTube or on Netflix or every.
But again,
else.
sometimes I get it. You want something physical, tangible, something you can hold and say. Like she said, she wants to show her kids. Some people think that was a ruse. Maybe it could have been truth. Yo, I could show my grandkids like I was a part and finished out the world's longest kids action show, like me. You know what I mean?
Hey, can I say something though? Even though she was a lead in Red Ranger throughout the whole season, people do need to keep in mind there was only 10 episodes.
It don't matter if it was 5
questionable.
episodes. It don't matter if it was 3.
Lauren Sheba, hold on. Lauren Sheba came in episode 16 of Samurai and finished. She got way more screen time as a female Red Ranger than.
And it's very
doesn't matter
questionable
because-
if she was the leader of that season, anyways.
And she wasn't the first main. We talking about Lauren. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like.
That's
I mean,
one of
you
my
want to break it
biggest
down on the
gripes about that
technical.
season.
If you want to break it down technically, Hunter Denno is the first Red main female Ranger. She is. We can't count Lauren. We can't count Charlie from
then you gotta
A
look at
Squad.
Charlie
We can't
from
count her either
SPD.
because she was a
I'm just
villain.
saying, though.
You know what I mean? We can't count there.
You gotta look at.
All right, let's
No,
later
no,
on.
bro,
Don't cancel me. Don't say we woke, but unless one of these actors was like, you know what, my character was
She's still
trans,
number
you know what I
3
mean?
Red
Like,
female Ranger.
then
in my
maybe
book,
that.
bro.
they can
I mean, that's one of my biggest gripes for the season. As soon as she became Red Ranger, nothing of her character changed at all.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't feel like a leader at all to me.
Because they did the last development of her character in the last 2 episodes of Dino Fury. You know, so it was no growth to be grown. Like, and then how are you gonna do character development in 10 episodes?
I mean, it was deep. I thought it was decent what they did for Hunter's character, but like, if you're gonna have the first female Red Ranger, like, go all in on that instead of just making her like side character focus.
I mean, she wasn't the first female Red Ranger. Like, I would have gave her the same attention
As soon as Zato came back alive, didn't that happen? Didn't he die and then come back alive? Yeah, her character no longer was relevant. So
that's why they needed more episodes for Cosmic Fury, because as it was, everything got too rushed. No one got the right focus.
Well, again, I hope she get her suit. I hope they all get their suits.
Like I said, if you're bidding on it just to piss people off, you're a loser. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey,
can lose.
Well, another
bid because you won it, not to troll.
I don't want none of that shit. I mean, what the fuck I'm gonna do with it? Literally, like, I mean, you can make fan films. I'm not a collector. I don't have a big basement where I'm gonna throw in stuff from movies. I don't know why people bid. Moving on to people who need to get some money. Xbox, Microsoft, they need to get into this race again with the video game people, y'all, because they're getting murdered by PlayStation and Sony. So they're releasing 2 extra versions of their popular game system, the Xbox. Here are the pricings here. You get the base Series X for $4.99. But you know what? Who uses a disc drive nowadays? I don't use a disc game. I don't play Blu-ray DVDs. So give me the digital. And it's all white. And it's only $4.49. Look how clean and beautiful that is. Just milk. Look at that. But now,
nothing has changed about this other than terabyte storage.
Actually, no, a lot has changed with this one here. You get 2 terabytes of storage for all your gaming capabilities, plus that hard drive. And it's only for $600. You hear that, PlayStation, Sony? Plus, only $600. And you get this beautiful color screen here. Look like the galaxy. You're looking far, far away. You know what I mean? And you know what? There's improvements done internally that has not been made public. There's upgraded heat sinks. So that will help the performance of your Xbox to run smoothly through all your graphical gaming performances. Are you ready, Microsoft? You in this game now? You in the race. Who's going to purchase one of these?
I
Let's
hope
open up
this
the
a
floor.
paid promotion.
It is not, but they should be. Who's going to buy the white one? I think I will.
I already have one. I already have a 1 terabyte.
So buy the 2 terabytes. Support your
No,
Microsoft.
I can buy a USB hard drive, and there you go.
We're not telling people how to get more performance and stuff for the low. We're talking about the Xbox. Buy this one here. Nah, seriously. If you guys want to get into Xbox gaming, and again, to me personally, I do love Game Pass, where you get access to day one games and things like that for $10 a month. That's a great thing that Microsoft offers.
I don't promote Xbox. I'm sorry.
I'll promote
PS5 game, baby.
Hey, I have a PS5 as well. I'm not on either side of these gaming wars. I just like gaming, and Xbox has some good games that really comes in Game Pass.
As an Xbox user, it's the only console I have right now other than my Switch. I will say PS5 or PlayStation's killing it with their titles. Like their specific titles, they're killing it.
Their
Xbox
first party
doesn't have that other than Halo. And Halo sucks right now, so
not yet. I mean, they're coming out with some good exclusives. We just have to give the American developers time to, work out the kinks. That's all there is. But if you guys are fans of gaming and you don't want to support PlayStation for either way, I don't know why you wouldn't. Xbox is the next one to go. I'm sorry, Nintendo Switch. I don't recommend them for anybody. I hate Nintendo Switch.
I hate it too, but it's the only way to play newer Pokemon games. So
it is, but okay. I have a gripe with Nintendo. I hope y'all listening if y'all ever do. Why in the hell is there a 25-year-old game still costing $60?
I agree.
Where's the discounts? I don't understand. What is going on?
They don't discount any of their games. A game that's not even being actively developed is still $60 on their shop. That's insane.
So bad.
But, PlayStation or Sony's not, innocent. Spider-Man 1, this first Spider-Man game for PlayStation, it was still like $40 the last time I looked. Like, why?
All I know is Xbox has some of the world's best. Okay, I'm saying controllers. You could customize controllers and just be who just joined.
Logan left.
Kick this ass out. There you go. Are you frozen, sir?
Yeah, it looks like he's frozen.
Okay, he will be back later. Back to the Xbox. You guys think that they're releasing these new consoles to compete with PlayStation or to try to recuperate some money and some favor with the general public? Because I think it's the latter.
I think that they're releasing these just to release something. So they have something to release also. I think this was probably going to happen either way, whether Sony was going to release new models or what, because they just released the classic models that look just like the old school PS1s.
Yeah.
I don't need 2 terabyte. Again, if I want extra storage, I'll buy a USB hard drive. On top of that, I don't want to pay a couple $100 more for a cool Galaxy skin on my Xbox.
I may own PlayStation 5, but I'm sort of a fan of Xbox because look at the things you can do with your controller. Yeah. And I just wish PlayStation had something to this extent. Just you can customize your own freaking controller. I made so many controllers for Xbox. Like, I'm not going to sign in right now because it's going to show my password, but maybe you could design one here live. There's so many options that they create for the player, and they are a player-first company. I want to put that out there. Even though they have some fails, they are a player-first company.
So why do you think people like PlayStation more than Xbox?
It's the first-party games that they have.
Yeah.
That are just implement. Okay, kind of like the same apps that we have on Android and iOS, right? Instagram, for instance, it runs better, it's more smoother, it is more optimized for iPhone than what it is on the Android platform, right? So some of the games for some of these players, they play them on both systems, and then like it just feels better on the PlayStation than it does on the Xbox.
Yeah. I think the UI is better on PlayStation, but the overall gaming experience, I think, is better on Xbox.
Yeah, I think they just need to work it out. Lux is back in the house, but he's frozen in the house.
You. Sorry, guys, my phone died.
We could see because you frozen, sir. Look. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Man, get that man away. 4K.
But nah, Xbox capabilities is actually something pretty cool that
definitely.
I don't know. We just need to support people, man, and the games and all that good stuff.
Well, games are out right now to where somebody should rush out to go buy a new Xbox.
There you go, right there. I think again, if you don't have any game system, I'm trying to like tiptoe around it. If you don't have no game system, because I don't want to be biased, because I have a Sony. My first game system was a Sony PS1, and I had every iteration.
Damn, you're old.
Wait. What? Your first game system was a PlayStation 1?
Mine that I purchased with my own money.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Then I upgraded to their updated version, the PS1, which is a new shape. I got that one as well. So I've been a fan of Sony for the longest. My first Xbox, however, was the Xbox 360. Then I upgraded to the Xbox X. Yeah, if y'all remember that, I have it right here.
Bro, I've had every game system, every Xbox, PlayStation I can think of, bro, and everything just leads me back to PlayStation. Like, I don't know why. I think mainly it's the game sharing mechanics.
Okay.
I'm more of an Xbox 360 guy if we're comparing anything PlayStation or Xbox, but the PlayStation systems get better and better as they go along. Xbox peaked at the 360. I think it's a sign.
There's nothing new to add to the Xbox where I feel like PS4, especially if you play PC, I feel like if you play PC games, playing on a PS5 is probably the most comparable experience. Versus playing on Xbox, for some reason it feels completely different than playing on PC or PlayStation. It's just like two different, even though they're the same games, you're playing on both, right? Like if you're playing Fortnite on a PS5 or an Xbox, you're playing the same game. Just for some reason it feels different.
I do have a question about the Xbox though. Do you know if they have any like exclusives lined up to come out with that rollout?
They do. They have
Black Ops 6.
Because they bought Activision and Blizzard, so they have a lot of those games that, like some of the old Marvel games, Deadpool, stuff like that. That's going to come back to Xbox because they have the licenses now. But as for first party exclusive, they're bringing back Halo. They're bringing that back with the new engine from Unreal Engine 5. They show concept art. They also have some other stuff they haven't talked about yet to come out exclusively for Xbox. So they're trying to get back in the console wars with exclusive gamings. But they got to build favor first. So which is why I think it's a smart thing for them to release these two different versions. Because now they got something for everybody. The introductory gamer who just needs something to go, who don't really care about physical media. You got the digital white version. You got your people who wants that just a base to fill out their Xbox. You got the standard version. Then you got the hardcore gamers who like, I need space. I need 2 terabytes right up the front. There you go. You got it. So they have something for everybody, which is a smart thing to get the audience back interested in Microsoft. But that's the first part. You need 2 parts to this equation. Now you need the game. So I need them to start releasing any information they got about first-party games to compete, because Sony PlayStation, you can name 5 off the back that are just exclusive.
Right.
The Spider-Man series. You got the God of War.
Spider-Man isn't exclusive anymore.
It's at PC, but it doesn't come out to next year. You see what I mean? We had exclusivity for 2-3 years already.
Anything
it's
that's
on
under the
it's on
Sony
Xbox.
banner gets put on PlayStation first.
I believe Spider-Man 1 is on Xbox now. I'll look this up.
Yeah, I think they put that up there. What, like 2-3 years after it dropped?
Yeah, that's what they do. So
yeah, Sony want their stuff to be exclusive for a couple years before they put it on any other platforms.
Yeah.
And on top of that, if they're going to have Halo as their go-to series for when they run out of ideas, they got to be more consistent with the quality because, Nintendo has Mario for that, but Mario, those games are consistently fire. Halo, not so much.
Yeah.
I will agree. I'm a big Halo fan. I played competitive Halo for years. And Halo Infinite is garbage.
I was just about to say, they lost me at Infinite, yo.
Like, it's bad.
Bro,
I've never
Halo
seen a
was
studio
a staple of gaming growing up to the point where I remember one time somebody hacked all of the servers in our high school, and they uploaded Halo to the school server, so you can go on any computer in the school and play Halo.
But because Halo's it's been around for so long,
right?
They expect people. They expect the companies making these games to give it as much love and care as it has before. But when Infinite dropped and it's just a pay-to-play game, basically, you have to pay for skins. You have to pay for, like, basically anything other than actually playing it.
Fortnite is successful.
Exactly. Every game is a pay-to-play now. Like, if Fortnite's free, but you're going to get made fun of for not having a skin. So
that paywall is treacherous.
You're behind a paywall. And that's what sucks about any video game.
Yeah.
Like me and Global know somebody who plays Fortnite every single day and probably has spent thousands on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, that's just crazy to spend any money on a video game when I've already spent. I guess if it's free, Halo Infinite's free. You can give it that.
Yeah.
Fortnite's free. You can give it that. So any money that you're spending isn't on the game itself. It's just to look cool for a couple.
It's like when you download an app or go to download an app and you see that it says in-app purchases.
Yeah, microtransactions are a big thing. Now, I like the games where you can purchase if you want the biggest gun or whatever cosmetics up front. But they have options where you can just play the game and you can still unlock it. It would just take you longer to do. So I like the balance in that.
Right.
So.
Me personally, I'm not ever doing Fortnite.
We used to have Fortnite
fun
nights. We used to have Fortnite days as a whole crew.
Yeah, it was fun in the beginning, but then it became
people take that game too serious.
I was like, I gotta work today. I got a nap to take. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore.
No, my favorite is people would be like, Fortnite question, I'd be like, man, or like Fortnite at 12 o'clock question, I'd be like, man, I'm gonna have a headache around that time. Like, no, I'm good, bro. I got something to do around that time.
You know what? That's affecting me playing at that time. Like, what time did you say? Yeah, I gotta get that done.
Also, it comes down to free games to me get way more boring faster than games I've paid for. Like Spider-Man when I played it when I had a PS4. Was so much fun. Any free game I play, I get bored of in a week.
Okay, I got a question for you then. Do you think you have more enjoyment based off because you put your stock into it, and it's something that you gotta feel like you're getting?
Yes, because I want to get my money's worth. I understand as a consumer if I'm spending let's say the new Dragon Ball game, right?
Oh yeah,
it's probably fire because it's $100. I can guarantee you.
Bro. It's a lot of money on that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. So like I assume it's gonna be fire. When I play a free game, I expect this is gonna be fun for a couple days.
Let's just roll into it. This since you mentioned it. Dragon Ball Z Sparkling, man, it sold 3 million copies in one.
What was the budget though?
I don't give a fuck. It spent 3 million copies. Can you do okay, let's just do the base model. I'll never put in the ultimate. But $60. No, $70 now.
Yeah, the base model.
$70 times 3 million. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what?
The PS5 version was so like the pre-order was so high in demand that not everyone got the game.
Yeah.
Or they incomplete features. The whole
I was
it's got 3-star
expecting
rating at-
I was expecting it not to be ready at launch because of how many people wanted it.
It is only on
And
3
come to find out, there was no
PS5,
issues with it.
Xbox, and
Well,
PC.
the only reason why that game was ready at launch, they rolled it out so perfectly, bro. People who got the Ultimate Edition digital got to play it a week early.
Yes, I did.
So,
I'll probably buy a physical copy because this is probably a game I expect, just because of their history with these type of games. Bandai likes to drop support for a game, just say, hell with it, we're not supporting this game anymore after a couple of months. I'm going to buy the physical so I have access to the game always. They did this with Jump Force.
Okay,
Jump Force came out, it was huge, and they stopped supporting it.
Well, they lost their fan base. They lost their player base, which is why they had to close support down for Jump Force. We spoke about this last week. I was a big fan of Jump Force.
Same here.
But it got boring. It was not much to do. I
think there's only so many why characters. They opened their servers back up, honestly.
There's only so many characters you can play in DBZ, though. There's only so many characters that this is the first time playing with this person or this guy, whatever.
I'm sorry to tell you right now, this edition right here,
that roster,
this Dragon Ball Z Sparkling, yes, it has at least over 60 people right now. And this is not even people you unlocked yet. This is 60 off the bat.
Right.
It's crazy.
Well, not off the bat. Again, if you got the Ultimate Edition, you got to play with the unlockable characters without unlocking them.
Yes, I have this edition here, which is why.
And how much did you spend on that, Global?
This is $110 for the Ultimate Edition. Is it worth it? Yes.
I think
it's absolutely worth it.
I think that's subjective.
You got the PlayStation 5, right, Kobe?
I have an Xbox.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know. Is that game on Xbox yet?
It is. It is on Xbox. So let's just go right now. Available now. Look at him the Ultimate Edition for Xbox. Let's see how much you would pay right now.
Oh, Global's gonna buy it for me, guys. Oh,
I didn't say that. I said we're gonna see how much you're gonna pay. Yeah, you're gonna pay $110.
Yeah, no.
Y'all, this man said, but he literally worked for Marvel.
Bro, all you gotta do is
air my business out. Why don't
all you gotta do is give $55 and find somebody else with an Xbox and tell them give $55, and then y'all can game share.
It's not the point of the price. I don't care how much it is. I spend money on stupid shit all the time.
Now look at this man background. He got 4 Pokemon back there, different iterations, and he's complaining about a game. He got Ashy Gengar. He got Black Gengar. He got Fat Pikachu.
Perfect example, right?
He got Skinny Pikachu.
I paid $150 for this. Swear to God, $150 for a Gengar Squishmallow. Okay, I'm much happier with this purchase than I would be buying a game I might like.
This man,
I want one of those when I went to
Ashy. No, get both of them. I want the audience to see. You bought $150 for the Ashy version. How much was the color version?
Like 19 at Target.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! So you pay for the worst version for more expensive, and you complaining about Dragon Ball Z?
Worst version? This is the Squishmallow version. It's an actual pillow.
It's ashy to me.
It's ashy.
I like it. Wow. I like it. Gengar, my favorite Pokemon.
I don't know, man.
But 150, bro.
And look, they already
like I said, I spend money on stupider shit. It's okay.
Yeah, they announced that DLC at
already number 2. Like it's the support for this game is ballistic.
I just wonder how long that support's going to keep on going for, because Bandai doesn't have the best history with that. So.
Bro, you have to look at Dragon Ball's track record, bro. Xenoverse,
look at Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yeah.
Servers are still open.
Yes. And the game's like 20 years old. Like, come on now.
Bro, people are still, the servers for Dragon Ball Fighters is still open. People still play that.
Yeah. It is. Like, it's so old, it's as ashy as your Gengar, and people still love it. So, I mean,
Bro, as much as people, say Dragon Ball is it's mid, it's the cliche anime.
I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan, but I enjoy
what I'm
the
saying
game.
though, as much as everybody tries to downplay Dragon Ball, this fan base grows. It don't shrink, it just grows.
I just hope we get something like this type of quality and a rollout for a different franchise.
We are not talking about Power Rangers. Power Rangers is not about to be this.
I'm not talking about Power Rangers. I'm talking about like Naruto, One Piece, Death Note.
Naruto has a game on this level.
They do. It's called Naruto Connection. Naruto X Boruto Connections.
Yeah, and it's garbage. I've tried it. I played it. It's free on Game Pass.
Look at Xbox again.
We just went through how you hate free games. Now, if you pay for it, maybe you might love it.
At least I know I can hopefully get my money's worth.
Right. I mean,
that's just, I don't know. It's just, that's a lot of money for a game.
So they just released the American voice.
Look at this. Y'all see that they already announced DLC 1, 2, and 3 coming at a later date, so we know we're getting support for 3 years.
Well, we ain't gonna get the third DLC rollout probably until
2026. The Ed.
No. If I ain't mistaken, it's gonna come out around March.
They literally just said that the DLC character for DLC 1 is gonna go into next year, 2025.
Yeah, but in March, that's when they're gonna reveal the third DLC.
Yeah, but we won't get them to like 2026. So again, we at least got 3 to 4 year support that we know is coming from this game right now.
I just hope the fan hype for this game, because I'm not even a Dragon Ball. I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan, but seeing the support for this game is great. I think,
this rollout, this game's rollout is amazing. Not only did they let people who got the Ultimate and the Premium Edition play a week early, once the game actually dropped, Dragon Ball Daima dropped the same day.
And doing it where they're doing these like global showing on screen right now, the tour that they're doing them at skate parks, doing them at like convention centers. That's the best idea.
There's one going on right now, October 19th, at the Kona Skate Park in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, there's one going on right now.
Skating, and because I grew up skateboarding, I'm still a skater. Skating and anime has such like a big connection with each other that seeing things like this is really freaking cool, dude.
Look at the characters already. Tough. Dragon Ball Z early, mid. You got mid, Super Saiyan. You got the end of this Dragon Ball Z before it went to Dragon Ball Z GT. Then you got Super Saiyan 2. Like, bro, the characters just
on the 30th.
Going and going. Look at this shit, still going and going and going. And these are all just now in the base game, no DLC required.
Yeah.
Like,
somewhere else on the planet, somewhere else on the globe, some fans are still debating which of these characters are the strongest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all the strongest character right now.
Ever since they took away power levels.
This is the strongest character. I don't know what it is, but he's fat and cute.
He's actually surprisingly, bro, it's Yajirobe.
I haven't played this during
Yajirobe has he has the highest combo chain in that game, with the potential to have the highest combo chain, and his special is a sensu bean.
Goku, I'm going to die.
If you use it at the right time, you can boost your bars all the way up to 7 bars.
You stupid monkey!
Yo, who said that? Was that global?
Oh, I hate you, monkey. He cracks me up. Oh my god.
You're telling me Goku beat that boo?
How dare you? Stay away from me.
Bro, Frieza has the most sickest dialogue in Dragon Ball.
I love Frieza. Him and his brother Cooler be cracking me up.
Oh, Frieza would be cancelable with some of the things he says.
Bro, that's why they had to make him black.
That's what,
He literally points at the blackest characters like, "You, monkey, bring food or you will die."
I
Like,
watched the Broly movie here recently.
Change the
and
picture.
he's
I feel like
hilarious.
he's calling me a
Get his
monkey.
ass whooped by Broly alone.
Yeah, he's funny in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
come here, monkey.
But
Like,
why the fuck does he make
why
a comeback
monkey?
after that? So they based Frieza off of Japanese real estate agents.
I bet
Yeah.
they did.
He conquers lands and then sells them to the highest bidder.
Oh, my
That's
God.
crazy.
The most evil guy in Dragon Ball is a capitalist.
Wait, I didn't know Android 16 was in the game.
Yeah.
Every character they've ever made is in this game. It seems.
Yeah, but I have not played everybody like that. I'm like dabbled in the game, but
I just
We got
don't
a
have
black-
time to play a game that takes this much
Oh my
time
god.
to play.
He's the only black character
I'm
in the
so-
game, y'all.
I'm still trying to finish Astrobot, man. It gets harder and harder to find the time for games now.
I'm
It
old
is.
school, bro. I still play Pokemon games from 20 years ago, like
Cool.
or Midnight Club, like
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin. Hey,
What voice would y'all give him? He's cute.
yours,
Your nipple.
yours.
He looks like a Ghibli character.
Bro, that's all he say. Your nipple.
Give me hug. I want to hug.
He do look like he'll have that voice.
I want to hug, please. I just want to play with you.
He looks like you sound like if Oogie Boogie sang opera.
Yeah, he did what he does sound like. I just said he should just be Global's normal voice.
Global's normal voice.
Just Global's normal
Jeez, they
voice.
got every android in here, huh?
They
Yeah.
do. I don't even know half of these people. If I was to voice a character in Dragon Ball Z, I won't want to be this thing here.
Evil Boo. Ugh.
This is me, Bo. Are you?
Yeah.
He look like he stink. He
What
look
if he laughs like that?
Really smells bad.
What if Frieza is the one who points at him? You monkey! He's black.
He gonna turn that motherfucker into a cookie. See, look, bro. Certain villains don't meet each other because they'll wipe each other the fuck out.
Yeah.
Especially this dude here, Dr. Jiro. I hate his old ass. I really do. I hate that dude so bad.
Thing is, dude, I haven't even seen DBZ all the way. I've seen the movies, but it's just such a long show. Some of these characters you're showing I've never even seen before.
I don't know why his ass even in
You
here. All
just
he
be
did was
ruining
die.
your experience, bro. You gotta watch it from the beginning. If not
You
the
have to.
beginning, start at
I'm
Dragon
not
Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, exactly. I have it on. The thing is, I have it on Blu-ray. I have DBZ Kai.
Okay.
I just don't have time to watch it.
You don't have time to watch it.
That's a long show. It's a
It
very
is.
long show.
And if you go into
I
GP, that's even
I like to
longer.
set like 2 hours out of my day to watch some anime or some toku.
So do I, but I mean, Global knows how. Like, he's been just as busy as I have. So as soon as I come home from work, I'm going to sleep.
Dead ass.
Like,
Dead ass.
I feel that.
I got 9 days off coming soon, so I might watch some DBZ Kai
You got to.
or watch Code Lyoko for the nighttime. Who knows?
That was a big ass glass of wine, Crispy.
Oh, that's just grape cider, actually.
Oh, great
Live.
cider, huh?
He
Oh.
lying, y'all. Zoom in. Let's see what that is.
Fancy.
What it was.
Mhm.
How many ties is this
Mhm.
dude? Is that his karate belts or those ties?
I can smell
those
the
are-
bouquet.
Those are both of those.
Okay.
Second degree black belt from Mountain Kim Taekwondo up there somewhere, but yeah.
Can I pay you to beat up my bully?
Hell yeah, dude.
Don't beat me up.
Let's
Don't
link his
beat me
addy
up.
first.
It's Jacoby.
Bro, y'all more cider guys or more wine guys?
Ciders. I drink like a girl. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I drink super sweet stuff or ciders.
I like
liquor.
super sweet stuff. Me too, but it got to be
White
sweet.
Russians. White Russians are where it's at there.
Is that milk based alcohol?
Milk, but I do mine with half and half.
Okay, I can't do none of that because for one, I'm lactose intolerant.
Same
and
here.
alcohol runs through me. So you have me shitting on time.
Hold on.
Like,
Backtrack.
bro.
Milk-based alcohol.
Yeah. Have you never had spiked eggnog?
You never seen Catwoman? When she was like, I don't give me a right Russian, but to hold the Kahlua, hold this, hold that. And he was like, so you just cream? And she was like, you never see that Catwoman scene?
I do remember that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what it is.
Are we talking about the one with Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had to get through the movie.
Idea.
That's so sick.
If I'm drinking liquor, I'm drinking whiskey. It's the only thing I really drink.
I do like whiskey, but sir, let me put you on to something. I'm gonna need you, my brother, to enjoy Sir Davis if you like whiskey.
I like Buffalo Trace.
I'm telling you, Sir Davis is nice. Beyonce was on to something with that concoction.
Oh, that's why you're bringing this up. All right. Yes. Beyonce ends up coming around full circle somewhere with
hey, it happens.
When she puts some stuff out, it's just great. I mean, it's just what it is.
Beyonce is a full circle person. She comes around every Saturday.
Facts. She's a queen, man. It's just what it is.
I'm really.
You say that, but in a couple of weeks when that documentary comes out,
she would still be queen to me. I don't care what y'all say. But we gotta move on to the next queen.
There we go.
The Robot.
Y'all seen this movie yet?
I actually got invited to watch this. Bro. I ended up getting invited to watch this from I forgot who does this. Paramount, I think. Paramount invited me to go watch it, the screener for it, and I ended up not being able to make it.
Bro, that movie is so amazing, bro. It literally made me shed a tear, bro.
Queen Nyong'o.
I ended up having to do the same thing with Smile 2, which Smile 2 I've heard was really good, and the Wild Robot seems to be good too. So
better sequel than Joker, anyway.
Bro, that premise of this robot just getting stuck in the wild and happen to adapt to that, and actually building a wildlife family from that is, bro, like. Whoever wrote this and came up with this idea was just sitting in their room one day and was like, man.
Okay, break down what is Wild Robot, because I pretend I'm ignorant.
Basically, a movie, this robot who's designed to be a product, just like a home assistant type thing.
Service
like
bot.
A service bot, exactly. Ends up in the wild, takes care of a baby bird whose nest she accidentally crushes in a fight with a bear. She raises the bird along with a fox voiced by Pedro Pascal, and she's basically raising him to join his own migration to learn to fly. And it's a robot raised bird, so he's going through his own troubles there. And on top of that, she's starting to find her own programming and her own makers, and that means trouble for her and the wildlife she's slowly forming a family with. And this movie's a fucking masterpiece. It's better than Inside Out 2, and I'm saying it right now, it's better than The Iron Giant. Like, anybody who's been bored by the snooze fest we've gotten out of movies this year, this should give you hope. We can still make masterpieces. Better than Iron Giant. I said it. I said it.
God. I haven't seen that either.
You haven't seen the Iron Giant?
For someone who worked on movies for a living, I haven't seen a lot.
Iron Giant came out when I was in middle school. So
damn,
I mean,
that's an old ass movie.
Yeah,
right. Y'all just old. No, you're just old.
The guy who directed this film, Chris Sanders, fucking legend. He worked on Aladdin and The Lion King. He directed Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. He voiced Stitch, and now he hits us with this. It's amazing. And I'm
definitely gonna go see it. I missed out on seeing it for free. So.
Big time.
Well, now you can watch it at home. Fandango at home, Xfinity, Prime Video, Apple TV Plus, just to bring it out.
Yeah, they just uploaded it for streaming 2 days ago.
Can we talk about that? Sorry to switch topics real quick, of how movies come out and then 2 weeks later they're on digital.
I fucking hate that, dude. Oh my god. Any movie
Blame the pandemic.
Blame
the pandemic for that.
I think studios have realized that after, even I'm a victim of this, of like during the pandemic, every movie that was going to come out in theaters came out on streaming, and I loved it because I got to sit at home and watch these movies.
Dead ass, same here.
Instead of being in a theater with somebody kicking me in the back or a screaming
coughing.
baby or coughing. So that's how I am now. Unless I can go to a movie for free, which DreamWorks, you're more than welcome to send me a screener for this for free. Unless I don't have to pay for it, I don't like going to go see movies. Just
the tickets are overpriced nowadays.
It costs $25 to go see a movie on release day now.
So if you got membership,
$25. I'm like,
not if you got memberships and connections.
Yeah, the memberships are the lifesavers. I mean, like A-List with AMC. I think Alamo Drafthouse has an unlimited thing.
Cinemark has one as well, and Regal. I have their memberships. So
Atlanta has a theater chain called NCG, and I love it. I think it's the best theater chain I've ever been to. It's better than AMC. It's slightly better than Regal. But their tickets are so expensive, and that's why I just hate going to go see movies unless, again, I'm seeing it for free.
I'm seeing a movie.
So Regal's magnificent.
Yeah, they're the usually if studios do screeners here, it usually is at Regal at Atlantic Station, and it's that's the best theater around here. Even though I love NCG, Regal has the best theater there.
Yeah.
Their seats are just badly uncomfortable.
Jumping back on the Wild Robot though, that animation you've seen. Wait till you see it, man. Like they start you off in CGI animation, and as the movie goes on and she becomes more and more acclimated to the wildlife, they start to do the animation based on paintings. Like they take from across. Oh yeah, it's so cool, man. And what else did they do?
As she bypasses her program and she starts to see more.
Her programming literally makes her develop a heart and empathy for the sake of survival. It's basically like, it kind of has this cynical take on, kill or be killed, survival of the fittest. It's a very honest world these characters live in. They know the nature of like predator versus prey, but she shows that it's possible to evolve to survive by just becoming better. And they get better through
Look at Global.
Yeah.
Production, boy. I'm the best production company out here. Solo Dolo.
All right.
I mean, it definitely looked like a good movie. Like
it's so good. It's the best one that's come out this year. Even
I've turned down 7 screenings this year just because I don't have time. And
it's not better than Piece by Piece. I'm sorry.
I wish I would have gone seen it, and I probably will if it comes out on streaming. So
it is on streaming.
I don't have to pay for it. It's one of those I already paid for.
Did you like the How to Train Your Dragon flight scenes?
Yes, of course. Those movies are beautiful.
The scene where the bird flies for real it tops all of that.
Better than the one-on-one
every flight scene in How to Train Your
1984.
Dragon. I don't say that lightly, bro.
Global's trolling.
No, that was a good scene where she learned how to fly. And
I bet.
But this picture here looks so sweet. Before we move on to the penguin, it's like,
so is it CGI or is it traditional 2D animation?
I think it's a little bit of both there because they slowly sort of transition rather than going right to it. Bright Bill, that's the bird's name. Kit Connors, his voice actor, and the robot Roz is voiced by Lupita Nyong'o. She's phenomenal in the movie.
Yes, she's phenomenal in anything though, for the most part.
Yeah,
she is.
Yeah, really good.
You my new mama. I'm sorry I killed your actual mother.
Yeah, that's a hard point too. But one more thing, I can tell y'all want to move on, but one more thing I'll say about this movie. What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah, the humor, the comedy in this film, it deals with like this very blunt 80s-esque humor. Like the humor gets messed up in a good way, and like everybody was laughing. The kids were laughing, the parents were laughing, no one was clutching their pearls or getting all triggered because of their fucked up psyches. Everyone was just laughing at good comedy and having a good time whenever the jokes came around.
Right, that damn Fox boy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, Catherine O'Hara's in the movie too. She's been making one hell of a comeback.
She has.
Yeah. Her and Mark Hamill voices a bear. You won't even be able to tell it's him.
I love Mark Hamill in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, live action or voicing. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Colin
Now,
Farrell
here's-
as Oz Cobb.
Can you tell that's Colin Farrell?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just
But,
like
like,
he let himself go after Hollywood fired him.
If no one tell, oh no, that's all makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If no one told you that was Colin Farrell, would you know?
Yes.
Yes.
In the eyes.
And I'm telling you, I was just gonna say this area here, so it looks like him. Like the prosthetics comes on here, and maybe
I do
forehead.
think hiring an actor who already
That's
has
some good-
that similar build probably would have been better for them. Like I know they were looking at Jonah Hill originally. I think that would have been interesting.
That would have been so terrible.
I love Jonah Hill. So
They were looking at Jonah Hill. They were also looking at Seth Rogen. They went with Colin Farrell because he was the only one of the three who wasn't demanding to get paid more than Robert Pattinson. He was the only non-diva guy in that trio.
That don't even make sense. Why would you want to get paid more than Batman? And when Penguin he was only
divas,
in
that's
like
why.
he was only in like what 20% of the movie?
Fucking prima donnas.
The thing is, Colin Farrell has a bigger resume than Robert Pattinson, so he felt that his name would bring more people.
Robert
so that's why he did
Pattinson also, but has a bigger box office draw though because
Twilight.
Not even that. His independent films are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, nobody watched The Lighthouse.
That's
that's you. That's just you. The Lighthouse.
So only
is
the
an
white people
amazing
watch
movie.
Lighthouse. That's what y'all saying.
Yeah, I don't know what the
All
fuck
right.
that is.
Wait,
Exactly. That's the only the two white folks watch Lighthouse. I'm not watching that shit.
It's a great movie.
Was it good?
Yes.
What is it about?
What's The Lighthouse about?
Exactly. Exactly my point. Y'all proving my point. This is my
All
cat.
right. So look, on the topic of the Penguin though, like let's get into it. Bro is a master manipulator.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
It is ridiculous how he maneuvers through these crime families.
Mm-hmm. And like, it's not just him maneuvering. Like, there are episodes where he's playing the Machiavellian and playing all sides against each other like a mastermind. And then there are the episodes where he fucks up royal in the heat of the moment and has to pull out all his cards just to stay in the good graces of some very dangerous people. And you never know what to expect.
Okay, so that's him. What about this character here?
Okay,
Sophia
so
is fucking insane.
Sophia Falcone, bro. The Falcone family has never been as interesting as they are in this show.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like Colin Farrell as the Penguin, probably one of the great comic book performances we've ever gotten. She steals the show from even him. She's the best part of this thing.
Yeah, but she's just a good actress though.
But their on-screen chemistry is crazy. Whether
Kristen Milioti,
it's her cussing Oz out or Oz groveling at her feet. It don't even matter. Every scene they in, they crush it, bro. Like it's crazy.
Okay, I got a question then. I have a question for y'all going about the next character. Is this taking place before or after the Batman?
After.
Okay.
After the Riddler done flooded Gotham, it takes place.
Okay, I might have to watch
like
it
right after that.
I've yet to see it. So
it's basically the fall of the old crime world and the rise of the Penguin in the power vacuum.
Okay.
If you pay attention to the first episode, it's a news report. You can actually see. I mean, of course, it ain't Robert Pattinson, but you can actually see Batman going to this like building. It's like a Coliseum, I guess. And it's like a small little snippet where you see him flowing in there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I just don't. It's not that I don't see a point in this show. Okay, maybe that is what I am.
Well,
I think this stuff would have been cooler to save for like another movie or like the first movie. The Penguin's not one of my favorite Batman villains. Villains are fun.
And Batman villains are built different.
Yeah.
But why did he get his own show? That happens with Marvel too, like Agatha. Yeah, she was cool in the show. She didn't need her own show though.
I like Penguin when he's interacting with Batman.
Yeah.
It's
Without,
to
it's
build.
like
They doing this to build these universes.
Well,
so
the Penguin's interesting on his own when you get him right. I mean, like, he's one of the few Batman baddies who's not crazy. He's just really pragmatic and willing to do some evil shit to get things done. And we're seeing a character with that kind of mindset climb the power ranks during the end of an era. And like, I love the stories that this is why I'm biased. Part of why I'm biased toward this show. I love the Batman stories that take place like during the fall of the old crime families, during the rise of the traditional rogues gallery. Because like when you play that right, it's like you're jumping right into the end of a Mafia series.
now I wonder what the payoff of this show is gonna be. Is because I'm gonna wait till it's over to even watch it because it's just so
binge
far
watch
now.
I think I want to binge watch as
but
well.
at the end of this show, does it lead into what the Batman 2 is supposed to be about? Because
don't know yet.
It's looking that way so far. Yeah,
I know what it's gonna be, but I ain't leaking that on the Global Nerds podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, talk about this character here, the boy from the Runaways,
Victor.
Vic, he a hostage.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, he basically saw Penguin come out with, you know, a body, and they were trying to steal his car. So on top of that, not only do they see him do this, his friend runs off on him, and Penguin is like, no, you belong to me. You're gonna be my driver now. So now this guy's just riding around with Penguin doing all kinds of crazy shit, you know, and as he does it, he starts to enjoy it. He starts to enjoy his time with Oz.
Okay.
And he's getting a chance to finally make something of himself because he comes from an impoverished background, and the Penguin's sort of giving him hell if you don't, heaven if you do. You disobey me, I'll put a cap in your ass. You work with me, I will bring you further than you have ever been in life.
Right.
And Clancy Brown right there, he plays Sal Maroney.
Which I love the actor.
Salvatore Manoni.
I love Clancy Brown.
Salvatore Manoni is who I am.
So the thing with Salvatore,
you eat my pasta, I kill you.
You don't really get anything from the Maroney family other than right now, other than Oz trying to pit them against each other. He's basically trying to he's basically set up a safe haven with the Maroney family, basically.
Pretty much.
In doing so, now he has to put the Falcons against the Maronis, which the Maronis already know. They just don't know how Oz is about to play this. They don't know how he's gonna play his cards. They know he a snake. They know don't trust this motherfucker. Feed him with a long spoon. Like keep him far away but close at the same time, you know. Right about now is, well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but for the most part, the Maronis, they about to play a big part in what's coming up next.
If we're gonna talk some more about the show, though, we got to go back to Sophia because so far, Sophia Falcone, Kristen Milioti as Sophia, more specifically, best thing about this show by far. I mean, like, they introduce her. The first thing you know about her is that she's the daughter of Carmine, who's just gotten out of Arkham Asylum. So yeah, she's sane, and she's the only character who knows.
Didn't he die? I've seen the Batman. I swear he was dead.
Falcone? Yeah. Oh, Falcone's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's out because he's dead, and she's on to Oz. She's one of the few characters who doesn't underestimate him. She knows he's ambitious and she knows he's smart. And they sort of go between elements of sometimes they're enemies, sometimes they're allies, and they kind of have a history together. So there are moments where you get kind of a hope that it could be a friendship, like a blooming friendship between them. But in the past, he also burned her, and like she's at the heart of a bit of a mystery in the show. Like they say she's a serial killer, but she might not be. And like they recently, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but episode 4 recently came out, and they give her they go back into her backstory, and she's like flashing back to when she was innocent before just the whole darkness of Gotham and the mob world took over her life and just kind of ruined her. Like we see her as, you know, as innocent as you can be for a mob daughter anyway, from going from that to just unhinged. And Kristen
Right, you watch her mind just flip.
Yeah. The way she just completely naturally plays this whole character's history out is amazing. It's amazing. And she's like stylish and elegant, but she's also terrifying. And you'll go from being afraid of her, like hoping that Oz makes it out against her, to episode 4 where you're kind of hoping that she does take Oz out and that she does come out on top of this whole thing, because she's really not the character you expect her to be as of now.
So it seems like they complement each other very well.
Oh my God.
Characters on the
They
show.
do. The on-screen chemistry is ridiculous.
I don't know if this show interests me or not. I want to see Batman for Batman kicking butt, not people talk around.
That's another character we should talk about too.
But a Batman villain, one of the best rogues gallery ever given to a hero, and this is one of the best villains in it. Climbing to the top, going full Game of Thrones on Gotham City.
Well, let's hear a little bit,
bro.
Don't worry about happy ending. But that ain't the way the world works. America's a hustle. Not that I'm complaining.
Okay, I mean,
I just don't
sound
see
design
how
is
that
good.
builds the current universe they're trying to build with the Batman. Like how this makes it even more interesting. Like when the second movie comes out, because this is the current state of Gotham right now. If that even makes that big of a difference, if we didn't have this show.
All right, so look,
it's one of the few stories that elevates the comics. Like it does what Batman in the Dark Knight did.
Going off of what Crispy was saying, at the end of the crime family saga in Gotham, Penguin was at the top. Penguin literally he's one of the first villains of Batman's rogues gallery. When he becomes that head person in charge, no more crime families, it's just complete chaos. That is what he's setting up in this show. Complete fucking chaos. And the chaos is gonna start by putting these families against each other. And Gotham is gonna explode from it.
I don't know.
It's not that I don't.
This city is meant to be yours, sweetheart. What are you gonna do to get it?
Trust me.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to get.
One thing I will say about it too, especially compared to Agatha all along, they knew that Agatha was going to be its competition. This nothing show that no one asked for, and they still went all in. They still went hard on
This does seem like a better show than Agatha. I will give it that.
Yeah,
but also, guys, keep in mind, it is in the Batman universe, but just take Batman out of your mind for a second. They mention him in the very beginning, and then it is solely his story. So don't look at it like a Batman character. Don't look at it like a Batman story. Just look at it for what it is. The Penguin.
I mean, but I don't care about the Penguin without the Batman.
Have you liked villain origin stories before?
Yes, but this Penguin is synonymous with Batman. He's not an interesting character left. Joker, you could do a movie about him. Catwoman, Mr. Freeze.
Joker is also synonymous with Batman.
Level 2. You don't think he's on that level?
No.
Really?
And I'm a big Batman fan, but I think someone like Penguin, you need Batman there to even it out. Tell both sides
I will say
of the
this.
story.
In the future,
I'm gonna say the Tim Burton versions of Penguin would have been more interesting because it would have told why is he mutated, why do we have these fan-like things. That would have been more interesting.
That's not how this Penguin is.
That's what I'm saying. So
he was born with a defect.
Well, which would you rather see? How did this man become a mutant, or how did this man become a king?
How a mutant become a king within the world eyes, and that would have been more.
Penguin isn't a mutant. At least this version of Penguin is. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Tim Burton sewer Danny DeVito baby.
That would have been a more interesting story to tell.
But I mean, you like Batman, Catwoman, and Mr. Freeze because they got their chances to be transformed by really good stories that were added into the lore. This is that for the Penguin.
But you have Batman there to complement it.
But the thing
is, when
it comes to Batman's villains,
he might show up.
When it comes to Batman's villains, he makes them his villains. Like take for instance the Penguin in the Batman movie. He was a fucking bitch. He was a nobody. He was an underling to the Falcone family. So when you give him his shine through this show and going on into Batman 2, you're gonna watch this man take over Gotham. You're gonna watch this man take over Gotham in ways that he's gonna want to keep Gotham his, and he knows the Batman is a dangerous person. So watch him as he grows and progresses, and then when you see Batman 2, you be like, oh shit, this is completely different Gotham from the first one. It's because of him.
I mean, my thing is with what they're trying to do with the Batman 2, right? With the Court of Owls and things like that, supposedly, right?
Allegedly.
Unless Penguin's a side character in that, I don't really see how this really, other than seeing what Gotham looks like after the Batman.
That's
I don't really see how that adds into it.
That's where I'm at with it. I when it comes down to this version of what they're trying to do with the DC characters, they want them to have their own shine by building this world the way they're doing it. So of course, they're gonna focus on the Court of Owls, but the only reason why the Court of Owls is gonna do what they're gonna do is because of the way Gotham is.
And this is just my theory, but Batman's got to show up somewhere in there. Like
I believe
there's no way he doesn't die on this.
And I have heard this from, I wouldn't say credible sources, but sources nonetheless. That on the Batman, they did film something for this. So
okay,
that's all I'll say. There's no. I have no idea if that's true. I'm just saying, I did hear that they were filming something with Pattinson for this show.
That's dope.
Well, if you guys are interested in this universe and coming into Gotham through the eyes of the Penguin, his ascent to become the kingpin of Gotham City.
Can we give this particular DC universe a name? Like, can we call it like the
Matt Weaves verse?
The Rob verse.
The Rob verse. I like that.
It's the Weaves, man. The Weaves.
Bro, the Reeves verse, like that sounds too much to say.
It's the Weaves, man. The Weaves. I don't know what you're talking about.
Paddington verse.
I'm calling it the boring verse at this point because I'm not interested in the Penguin. Even just us talking about it, and I say I would be a force watched for me. I would say that just so.
Hold on. Watch the first episode.
Yeah,
watch the first episode.
It's gonna.
I have to do errands around. I have to do errands around the house in the living room. I'll put it on while I'm cleaning.
Hey, the first episode is definitely something you can watch while you just bullshitting. Takes place in one place,
and it gets better and better with each episode too. One of those rare shows that does that.
Well, while you putting lotion on your ashy Gengar, you can put this on in the background, and there we go.
I thought he was going somewhere else with that, and
And after that,
Me too. After I heard lotion, I kind of just closed my ears.
I was just like, all right, well, here we go.
This is live. We ain't doing that here.
Gotham on your TV, Scavengers Reign on your phone.
Yeah. Look, he pushing for Scavengers Reign. Hey, I did watch the first 2 episodes, bro, and I loved it.
So good, right?
I ain't even gonna lie, I love it, bro.
Right?
I appreciate you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did you check out Scavengers Reign, D?
Not yet. I'm gonna have to get into it. Like I told Crispy, Citadel Diana has me in a chokehold. That show is freaking great.
What the fuck is that?
Prime. The Citadel universe is spies between the Citadel and the Metacore agents. That's what I don't want to spoil
like
anything.
Some Rick and Morty shit.
It's great. It's about spies from France to the U.S. Futuristic. Yeah. It's good.
Next topic, guys. Live action Cole Lyoko.
I'm down.
Look at his face.
Sorry, I was handling business stuff.
He said, "Hold on, what? I didn't hear this news."
Oh no, man! Topics is great. We got through a lot of stuff there,
bro. Coolio.
That's the best topic we got. Y'all ready?
Coolio.
This is how we, it's a global nerds way.
Cool Lyoko.
Oh, that would be
Lyoko. Yes,
that's gonna be an added one right there.
Y'all are using my favorite show as jokes.
Yes. Lyoko is.
Hey, man! I'm just gotta say, we love y'all for rocking with the nerds and coming to hang out with us as we discuss some stuffs.
Yes,
but until next time, Coolio and Ashy Vanguard. There we go.
Catch you nerds later around the globe.
Bye.
Ashy.